everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I look exactly the same as I did in my video from Sunday, but I'm just trying to pre-record a little bit because I find myself just lacking time to record here. I have to work during the week, and evenings are usually spent with my family. Plus, in Ireland, I have my ring light, and I usually record at night. But here I have this little travel light, which just isn't that great. So I try to always record with natural daylight, and I find it hard to record during the day. So I'm just going to try to pre-record a little bit today so I have some stuff for next week. So I hope you don't mind. So today I thought we would do another Whispered Facts video. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these. I'm just going to read it off my phone, and today I'm going to be doing some facts about the universe. I actually looked it up on YouTube. Seems like it's been done quite a bit in the ASMR world, but I had already prepped it, so I'm just going to go ahead and record it. I don't think you can ever get enough facts about the universe. So let's get started. When you look into the night sky, you are looking back in time. The stars we see in the night sky are very far away from us. So far, the starlight we see has taken a long time to travel across space to reach our eyes. This means whenever we look out into the night and gaze at stars, we are actually experiencing how they looked in the past. The Hubble Telescope allows us to look back billions of years into the past. It enables us to look towards very distant objects in the future. In one picture, we are transported 13 billion years into the past, just 400 to 800 million years after the Big Bang, which is early in terms of the universe's history. You can watch the Big Bang on your television. Cosmic background radiation is the afterglow and heat of the Big Bang, the momentous event that kick-started our universe 13.7 billion years ago. This cosmic echo exists throughout the universe, and amazingly, we can use an old-fashioned television set to catch a glimpse of it. When a television is not tuned to a station, you can see the black and white fuzz and clacking with noise. Around 1% of this interference is made up of cosmic background radiation, the afterglow of creation. There's a giant cloud of alcohol in Sagittarius B. Sagittarius B is a vast molecular cloud of gas and dust floating near the center of the Milky Way. It contains 10 billion liters of alcohol. The final alcohol in this cloud is far from the most flavorsome tipple in the universe, but it is an important organic molecule which offers some clues how the first building blocks of life-forming substances are produced. There's a planet-sized diamond in Centaurus named after a Beatles song. Astronomers have discovered the largest known diamond in our galaxy. It is a massive lump of crystallized diamond called BPM 37093, otherwise known as Lucy, after the Beatles song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Found 50 light years away in the constellation of Centaurus, Lucy is about 25,000 miles across, so much larger than planet Earth, and weighs in at a massive 10 billion trillion carats. It takes 225 million years for our sun to travel around the galaxy. Whilst the Earth and the other planets within our solar system orbit around the sun, orbiting around the center of our galaxy, the Milky Way. It takes the Sun 225 million years to perform a complete circuit of the galaxy. The last time the Sun was in its current position in the galaxy, the supercontingent Pangaea was just about starting to break apart, and early dinosaurs were making an appearance. Our solar system's biggest mountain is on Mars. Olympus Mons on Mars is the tallest mountain on any of the planets of the solar system. The mountain is a gigantic shield volcano, similar to volcanoes found in the Hawaiian Islands, standing at 26 kilometers tall and sprawling 600 kilometers across. To put this into scale, this makes the mountain almost 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Uranus spins on its side with some rather strange results. Most of the planets in the solar system spin on an axis similar to the Sun's. Slight tilts in a planet's axis causes seasons as different parts become slightly closer or further from the Sun during their orbit. Uranus is an exceptional planet in many ways, not least because it spins almost completely on its side in relation to the Sun. This results in very long seasons. Each pole gets around 42 Earth years of continuous summer sunlight, followed by a wintry 42-year period of darkness. Uranus's northern hemisphere enjoyed its last summer solstice in 1944, and we'll see in the next winter solstice in 2028. A year on Venus is shorter than its day. Venus is the slowest rotating planet in our solar system, so slow it takes longer to fully rotate than it does to complete its orbit. This means Venus has days that last longer than its years. It's also home to one of the most inhospitable environments imaginable, with constant electronic storms, high CO2 readings, and it's shrouded by clouds of sulfuric acid. Neutron stars are the fastest spinning objects known in the universe. Pulsars are a particular type of neutron star that emits a beam of radiation, which can be observed as a pulse of light as the star spins. The rate of this pulse allows astronomers to measure the rotation. The fastest spinning known pulsar has an equator spinning at 24% the speed of light, which translates to over 70,000 kilometers per second. A spoonful of a neutron star weighs about 1 billion tons. Neutron stars spin incredibly quickly and are also incredibly dense. It is estimated if you could collect a tablespoon of matter from the center of a neutron star, it would weigh about 1 billion tons. The Voyager 1 spacecraft is the most distant human-made object from Earth. The Voyager program launched 2 spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, in 1977. The probes explored the planets and moons of the outer solar system over several decades and are now continuing their mission to travel through the heliosphere at the edge of our solar system and continue to voyage into interstellar space. On March 20th, 2013, Voyager 1 became the first human-made object to leave the solar system and is now the furthest human-made object from Earth. Voyager 1 captured the most distant photograph of Earth. In 1990, as part of the spacecraft's ongoing mission, Voyager 1 turned its camera back on our home planet and took a picture. This became known as the pale blue dot. Seen from 6 billion kilometers away, the Earth appears as a tiny blue speck in the depths of space. Astronomer Carl Sagan, who first suggested the idea of the photograph, noted, "From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us." Scientists are looking for evidence of extraterrestrial life on Earth. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is a project to discover whether intelligent life exists elsewhere in the universe and how we may contact extraterrestrial species. The search includes looking for life on other planets and moons. For instance, some of Jupiter's moons are promising places to look for evidence of primitive life. But the search for extraterrestrial life includes scientific research on Earth. If scientists can discover evidence life has generated independently more than once, it would suggest life could occur in more than one place for more than one time. For this reason, scientists are searching for evidence that life could have happened more than once on Earth, with intriguing prospects for the universe as a result. It is estimated there are 400 billion stars in our galaxy. Our sun is essential to us, the center of our solar system and our source of light and energy. But it is just one of many, many stars that make up our home galaxy, the Milky Way. Current estimates suggest there are around 400 billion stars sharing our galaxy. There could be 500 million planets capable of supporting life in our galaxy. Scientists searching for extraterrestrial life focus on Goldilocks planets. These are planets which fall into a star's habitable zone. Planet Earth seems to have exactly the right condition for life to exist. Its distance from the sun means the temperature is right. Water can exist as a liquid, solid, and a gas. And there are the right combination of chemical compounds available to build complex life forms. Other planets thought to have similar features are known as Goldilocks planets. In the Milky Way alone, there are estimated to be 500 million potential Goldilocks planets. So if life can exist in places other than Earth, there is a huge number of potential planets on which it might thrive. There are probably more than 170 billion galaxies in the observable universe. Different calculations provide different numbers for how many galaxies there are in the observable universe. That is the part of the universe we can see from Earth with our current technology. But there may be many more. They are simply too far away for our telescopes to detect. There could be an infinite number of universes. This is more speculative theory than fact, but several branches of mathematics, quantum mechanics, and astrophysics have all come to similar conclusions. Our universe is just one of many, and we actually exist in a multiverse. The human brain is the most complex object in the known universe. Our brains are remarkably complex objects with 100 billion neurons, a quadrillion connections, and we still know very little about how this organic supercomputer operates. But we do know brain is the most complicated thing we have yet discovered. It gives us the power to form language and culture, consciousness, the idea of self, the ability to learn and understand the universe, and reflect on our place within it. We even have an inbuilt model of gravity, which is pretty useful. We are all made of stardust. This may sound fanciful, but the reality is almost every element found on Earth was created in the burning core of a star. All the stuff that makes up life on Earth, therefore our bodies, are made from stardust. NASA have studied stardust extensively, and you can read more about their research on their official website. The universe was hot when it was young. The most widely accepted cosmological model is that of the Big Bang. This was proven since the discovery of the cosmic microwave background radiation. Although strictly speaking, no one knows exactly what banged, we know from extrapolation that the universe was infinitely hot at birth, cooling down as it expanded. It will be cold when it grows old. Observations made especially on galaxies farthest from us show that the universe is expanding at an accelerated rate. This and data that show that the universe is cooling allows us to believe that the most probable ending for our universe is that of a big freeze. The universe spans a diameter of over 150 billion light years. Current estimates as with regards to the size of the universe pegs it at a width of 150 billion light years. Although it may seem peculiarly inconsistent with the age of the universe, this value is easily understood once you consider the fact that the universe is expanding at an accelerated rate. The universe is 13.7 billion years old. The Earth is not flat, but the universe is. Based on Einstein's theory of general relativity, there are three possible shapes that the universe may take: open, closed, and flat. Measurements have revealed that the universe is indeed flat. There is no such thing as the universe center. The Earth is not the center of the universe. It's not even the center of the galaxy. And our galaxy is not the entire universe, nor is it the center of the universe. Don't hold your breath, but the universe has no center. Every galaxy is expanding away from one another. Its members are in a hurry to be as far away from each other as possible. The members that we are talking about are the galaxies. As mentioned earlier, they are rushing away from each other at increasing rates. In fact, prior to the findings of most recently gathered data, it was believed that the universe might end in a big rip. That is, everything, down to the atoms, would be ripped apart. To gain a deeper understanding of the universe, we need to study structures smaller than the atom. Ever since cosmologists started to trace events backward in time based on the Big Bang model, their views, which focused only on the very large, got smaller and smaller. They knew that by extrapolating backward, they would be led into a universe that was very hot, very dense, very tiny, and governed by extremely high energies. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. That's at least 1,000,000,000,000,000. A black hole is created when big stars explode. Its gravitational force is so strong that nothing can escape from it. Luckily, the closest black hole is about 10,000 light years from Earth. When venturing into space, astronauts wear spacesuits which have to be warmed, cooled, pressurized, and supplied with fresh air. This takes 6 hours for them to put on. The Earth is about 4.5 billion years old, but that's only a third of the age of the universe, which is 13.5 billion years old. The Earth is tiny in comparison with the rest of the universe. It could fit into the Sun 1.3 million times. In 840 AD, Emperor Louis of Bavaria died of fright when experiencing an eclipse of the sun, when the moon moves between the Earth and the sun and a shadow falls over parts of the Earth. The moon is the reason why we have tides and waves on Earth. Along with the sun, it moves billions of tons of water each day. In 2006, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet after 76 years being classified as the outermost planet in our solar system since its discovery in 1930. And that is about it. Yeah, that's it. I always find it fascinating to learn about science and the universe and space and stuff like that.